Hi everybody, Allie here with ABC Bead Supply. I'm here today to share with you our new DIY project kits that we have available over on our website at abcbeadsupply.com. These kits have everything that you need, all of the individual components to make each of the featured projects. We do have a blog post over on our website at abcbeadsupply.com as well that has photos of each of these projects individually so that you can follow along with the patterns. And then the video is archived as well over there so that you have a tutorial for when your kits come in. We have also restocked some of our past kits to our project DIY kit collection, so you can snag some of our past kits that we've brought back as well. We have 3 silicone beverage cup charm designs in this new lineup. So here's a look at one. I'm just loving this cute little daisy with just kind of more of a little neutral theme. It's so cute for spring. We also have rainbow. This is great for St. Patrick's Day, but then usable beyond as well. So it's kind of, just a little nod to St. Patrick's Day without being too specific. This is a great one for, I know my daughter is 9 and will love that one for hers. We also have a Easter egg themed one, perfect for Easter. So two kind of holiday options and then a seasonal. That's good for every day too. I mean, it's springy, but good all year round as well. We also have 2 new beadable pen kits for each of the upcoming holidays. We've got this cute little Easter chick and the egg, and then we've got a leprechaun hat. So those are fun. 2 keychains. This So Fetch is perfect for Mean Girls fans. This is another one that I know is going right on my daughter's backpack. She's obsessed with Mean Girls. So there's that one. And then we also have this cute little daisy keychain with a daisy charm on it, the 3D daisy pot. Oh, we've got a wooden bead as well. There's just a lot of nice texture on this one. Great one for spring. And then we've got this dogs, books, and coffee bookmark. I know I will be using this one for me. I like to read when I take our dog to the dog park, so this is definitely was a must-have for me. It's going right in my book bag. Okay, so assembling all of these, we have really in-depth tutorials on how to make each of these project types archived on the blog. So I'm just gonna really quickly point out a couple things here. So when you're, in case these are new to you, the beverage cup charms, the silicone beads, they go right over this cable end that has the screws on them, and you're just going to push those beads right through the cable. And then you're going to do that for all of them in the order. And again, there's photos on the blog that'll give you the pattern order to follow along with. You're just going to put them all on, and then it's a little bit of a push to get them on and over that. But then once they're on, these don't fall off because they close right back up. The holes slurp back up to the size of the smaller rod, so that acts as a stopper. So silicone beads are what you want to be using on these projects. They will, so that they can go over those wire cables, and then they just screw right in the back around that handle like that. All of the silicone is also food grade, and you can rinse it off if you get coffee or juice or anything sticky on it. You can rinse it right off with some warm water and let it air dry, and you'll be good to go. So those are the beverage cup charm kits. Again, there's 3 of those. And then for the pens, so both pens and keychains, I'm just going to walk you through that in one shot because it's really the same thing. You're just beading onto either the pen or the keychain. Either way, you're going onto a rod. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll show you with the pen here. We'll take the supplies out for this one. And we do have included holographic pen bags with each of the pen kits. So you're just going to untwist the rod from the base of the pen and put on your beads. cute little chick we've got. This is an acrylic faceted silicone lentil, silicone 12 millimeter. Now, if you look, when you get all of these beads on, there's a gap here, and it looks like they don't fit quite on that. They don't fit quite on that pen rod. So you're actually just going to squeeze all of those beads right on up to expose the full screw rung. And then I always recommend a dab of E6000 glue along those screws to twist that in place. And then there you go. When you let go, they'll kind of all settle right back down and they'll fill that rod nicely. So they do in fact fit, even though they don't. It also fills in that gap too. It spreads that out a little bit so that it can hug that 8 millimeter bead. 8 millimeter beads are really nice for pens with silicone bead, to have it as an option with silicone beads if you've got smaller spaces that you need to get a bead through to cover up the rod. Not all 8 millimeter beads fit. The frosted style, the iridescent style, and pearls will fit. We've got that all written out in the pen description of the website as well. All the beads that fit pen rods and keychain rods are spelled out directly within those listings so that you can access them that way. The keychains, again, they're the same way because you're just beading onto a rod, so I'm not going to show you that all again. The one thing that I will point out with the keychains is that for the So Fetch, we did not attach a charm to it. This is great for a bag tag for the younger girls too. So that can just get clipped onto a zipper of your bag or onto your backpack in some way, or you can use these as full keychains, either way. So this unscrews and you're just going to load it all up the same way as the pen. But we did not do a charm on this So Fetch one. So this little link portion, you can take that right off on the black for the So Fetch. For this daisy, you're just going to open up this last link on the keychain. I like to use 2 pliers. This metal is so thick, it makes it a lot easier to bend that way. So you'll just open that up and add on the charm and then close it back up. And that's how you're going to attach that directly to the end. And then you don't have to worry about it coming undone because that metal is really, really high gauge. So you'll just do that on the opposite end for the black one to just completely remove that chain link rather than adding one on to that. So those are the keychain kits. And then last but not least, we've got the bookmark. This bookmark is designed so that you can get it up and over thicker pages of books. So I like making bookmarks with a little bit of a drop in them. I know most of my books are on the thicker side, and I really need to have some extra room once I get towards the middle end of the book to be able to get that bookmark up and over so that it lays nicely on the book. So this satin cord will go nicely in the pages. So that is what that little loop is for, and you can make it shorter or longer depending on your preference as well. But you'll just take that satin cord that comes with the kit. This is the brown satin. We also have on our website, on the blog post that has photos of all of these projects, we also have clickable supply list links so that you can duplicate each of these projects. All the supplies are available on our website without having to get the kits as well. So you can buy the supplies individually if you prefer to go that route. So we have links below each of these photos with those supply lists. So you're just going to leave a space. I leave about 1 inch and then do an overhand knot with that satin cord, just like so. And then you'll have a nice drop for your thicker books. I am going to use a loop turner. That's my favorite tool for silicone. When there's this much silicone that we're needing to put on satin cord, the loop turner is a lifesaver. We have these available on our website. These new little mini rings are so cute. Actually, they don't fit. These mini rings don't fit on the loop turner. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip these bottom 2. We're going to just start with the sky blue on the loop turner. And we're going to do the abacus bead, the 15 millimeter bead, the Dogs, Books, and Coffee focal, and then the army green 12 millimeter silicone. We're going to put all of those on, and then you just put your ends of the satin cord right around that hook and pull all of those through, and then all of your beads go on really quick and easy, all your silicone. These new little mini ring spacer beads that we've added to the site this week are so dainty and sweet. They're just adorable. So we're gonna put one of those on without the loop turner because it doesn't fit on the loop turner. And then we'll just add that last lentil. Okay, so then once you get all of your beads on, we're gonna do another overhand knot and shimmy that knot right up close to the lentil silicone bead, the last bead that was put on. And then as a finishing touch, you're gonna just put 2 knots in the bottom tails of the satin cord here. And I like to make sure that they're at different points and that they're not even. I think it just looks a little nicer if they don't necessarily line up. I'm for my scissors here. So then we're gonna go ahead and give a trim to each of these tails, just like so. And then we are going to hit the bottoms of them with a lighter. And that's just going to singe the ends of the satin and make it so that they don't ravel. And it just gives it a nice finished look. And there's your bookmark. All right, so there's a total of, let's see, we've got 3 of the silicone beverage cups, charms. We've got 1 bookmark, so that's 4. We've got 2 keychains, 5, 6, and then 2 pens, 7, 8. We got 8 new DIY project kits up on the website, and then we've restocked, I believe, for DIY project kits as well. So those are all available now over at abcbeadsupply.com.